Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is I, Chris Underwood, here with a impromptu live stream, saying hello to all my peeps. Myself, Pebbles and Marbles, on this fine Thursday evening. Just gonna hang out for a little bit, shoot the breeze, nothing crazy. See what you all are up to this weekend. Hell, I don't know what I'm up to this weekend. Tomorrow, rolling with my boy Joe Marsnick to a gig he has at the Park West. Melvin Seals and Jerry Garcia Band. That should be fun. But as far as the rest of the weekend goes, I got nothing. Probably play some games. I think I'm going to dust off the chef jacket and play some cooking simulator, since Brother Giggs has inspired me to do some simulation games. I'm going to try cooking simulator, since that was the last I actually was a cook. So I thought that might be kind of fun. Give it a whirl, as they say. What do you hear? What do you say? You do what you're told when you're told. Because you know that's what this is. Satanic black magic. Sick shit. Casey Jones, good evening, my friend. Have I ever seen the Riding Bull Bushwhacker? I can't say I have. Enlighten me. What is the Riding Bull Bushwhacker? I know the Bushwhackers. Luke and Butch, the Bushwhackers from WWF back in the day. Whoa! Yay! That was my best impression that I got. I'm sorry. I know it wasn't up to snuff. I don't know that fucking slander, if you ask me. Alright, sounds good, Paulie. How many different Sopranos aliases do you have? Jesus Christ. Make sure Paulie subscribes. Bushwhacker, the greatest bucking bull of all time. No clue. Not a fucking clue. I couldn't tell you. The greatest bucking bull. Oh man. So this week Tiffany and I got our plants. We got some hot peppers growing, in the process of growing. Should be fun. Gonna get some more regret sauce. Probably towards the end of the summer. We'll see how many times that we get harvests out of this batch, but that ought to be fun. We got some Trinidad scorpions. We got some habanero. We got Fresno. We got Serrano. No, we don't have Fresno, I don't think. Serrano Sport. Hey, welcome one. How are you, good sir? Good evening. Saw you over at I saw you watching Joe's premiere video. That was cool. Thank you for supporting. Actually rolling out with him to a show tomorrow. Spending all your money at the thrift store, are you? Thrift stores are where it's at. I actually work in an antique mall. It's huge. J. Crew shirts for $7? No, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Yeah, they got like Marshalls and other kinds of like shirt stores that have that kind of shit. Whoa, Jesus, these cats are fucking hyper. You know, I should have given them treats. Hey, T. Lawrence, good evening. Good evening, sir. We're just hanging out. These cats are murdering each other. What else is new? You give them some treats and they just run around like assholes. But good evening, T. Lawrence. Just hanging out, shooting the shit with you guys, seeing what's going on. You were button up shirts at work because you don't need to try to look halfway decent. Heard that. Oh yeah, I try to look somewhat decent all the time. Let's see what Awoken One's got going on here. Semi-food coma with a belly full of happiness after picking out. Glad your soccer team won the semi-final playoff 4-0. Nice. Hell yeah. That's good shit. WLG, you're not a cat. You're a cool cat. You're a cool cat, as they say. Good evening, my friend. That Castlevania shit was badass. Yeah, Joe's a good brother. He just now asked me if I wanted to go to a gig with him tonight. But I'd be leaving in an hour. I'm not sure. But yeah, WLG, that shit was dope. I'd rather listen to that than actually play the fucking game, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I saw Instant Regret. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh yeah, I did play Castlevania. Shit. Tomorrow morning, guys, I'm not sure who's going to be around. But, I'm going to play some Cooking Simulator sometime in the morning. It's probably going to be... I think I might have played it before. I don't remember. So if I did, it wasn't eventful or I just forgot about it. It was many moons ago. But I'm going to give that a shot since Brother Gigs has inspired me to do some simulating. Some simulation of some kind. Yeah, I don't know. I might. Like I wasn't planning on being too long tonight. I just wanted to give you guys a say hello. I don't know what I'm working next week. I know I'm off until next week. So I want to put in some work, and I want to just, thank you guys for always being around whenever I drop these impromptu streams and all that kind of stuff. It means a lot. I'm really, 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 really trying to get this channel to take off. Doing YouTube, I never, like, obviously doing YouTube for a living is not what I'm talking about, but just reaching goals, setting goals and reaching them, and, just trying to hit one goal after the next. 3,000 watch hours is a pretty damn high goal. But we're almost getting there. We're almost halfway. Almost halfway. Dude, my days have been all fucked up too, Casey Jones. Yeah, one step at a time. And I think, like, it's a little bit slow at the job that I just started. So, why not take the time that I have to, that would usually be, like, doing work, like actual work, to, putting it into some kind of... Yeah, you know what, Casey Jones? I was thinking about vertical streaming. I was definitely thinking about it. But vertical streaming is just what? From your phone, right? So if I wonder if I vertical streamed from my phone, if I could pull up my channel on the laptop and read, like, comments as they're going. Do you think that would work? Because if that's the case, I'll definitely try it. Something to consider. Right now, let me see what I'm sitting at. Sitting at 1,557 subscribers. So that's not bad, man. Horizontal, yeah, that's what I usually... Shorts are big. At the top of shorts is a live button. The live button is YouTube pushing random vertical streamers. I've seen D9 do that shit. I think D9 does, for his retro show, I think he does vertical streaming. That's what it looks like anyway to me. Maybe I will. Maybe if I don't do the game tomorrow, because I'm going to do the game sometime this weekend. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday morning. Tiffany wants to do the Halo. What is this fucking music I'm listening to? Jesus. Well, I don't know if I could do games on vertical streaming because I gotta have my thing hooked up to an Elgato. All my stuff's hooked up to an Elgato. Dance pop. What is this shit? No, thank you. What, Pabos? Pebble says hello, everybody. El Gato. El Camino. Yeah, it is. It totally is hard to deal with. Let's go, Pebbles. She's the queen. People will try. Hold on. People will try to insult you on Vertical's streams for no reason. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll try it out. We'll see. Yeah, we're not trying to be assholes over here, man. We don't need to be having fucking... There's not really... Why be assholes, you know? No reason for hate. For no good reason, anyway. Those are people that don't have anything better to do with their life than, you know, those are probably the people that got picked on when they were kids. Absolutely, Casey Jones, and that's why I got some mods to help me out. There's only been one time that's been really fucked up, and it's been a long time. So, luckily, I haven't had many people come in and say very many hateful things. Because there's no room for it. I got picked on when I was a kid, and, you know, I'm not trying to reciprocate that shit to anybody. No need. Oh, yeah. Only the best. Only the best, Ryobi. We don't have any of that Craftsman shit around her. Although I did just buy a Craftsman shovel to help clean up my yard. Oh yeah, that dude's gonna be big. Just like, I mean, Kev's still like 6'1", 6'2". Tell Kev he needs to play that basketball. What was it, Ryobi, and what's the other one? Ryobi, Craftsman. Yeah, I could do that, but I don't know. People like getting too familiar. DeWalt, that's what it is. My buddy had a fucking DeWalt like Bluetooth speaker. This thing was like a fucking like the size of one of those old school boom boxes, man. But it was like Bluetooth. You like drop it from like like fucking 50 feet. Yeah. I will shut that shit down. No exceptions. Yes, he is. That last video was fucking great. I kind of figured those sliders would be mostly fucking bread, but yeah, I give him props for thinking of doing that shit, because that was something that I guarantee nobody else, well, somebody might do it now. But as far as before he did it, no way. I sure as fuck. I mean, I've tried to eat a crave case before. I think I got like 20 some down, and I just couldn't do anymore. Oh, I can't talk to you guys about some of the shit I got coming up. I just got the ice cream sandwiches from Blazing Foods, the freeze-dried 7-pot Primo ice cream sandwiches. I did eat one of these before in a previous video, but my man James, who you all might have met before, or if you saw Polly Walnuts Gutierrez in here, that's Beecher. It's one of his many Sopranos aliases. Oh, sheet. The cone is digging sheet. What's up, my brother? Is your live chats on subscribers only mode, as it will 100%? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm almost positive that my live streams are like that. Except for when I do, well, I don't know, because when I do like video games and shit, I've had questionable people pop in. But those people that came in and fuck with me actually subscribed. So that was pretty cool. Not all that bad. We got the cone in the house. I only see it fit to take a rip. I like these live streams where I can just talk. Excuse me. Without the camera on. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, all hail Queen Toast. Yeah, WLG, do it, brother. Oh my God. I usually wait until the comb pops in, and that's when I know it's time. That's when I know it's time. Oh, okay. Yeah, like when like the 2-time like Doc subscribers only. He's playing a game. And it's like not all the trolls that are watching. Tiff under in the hizzle. Oh shizzle. She is over at her friend's house. But still coming to members only. That's what it is. That's what Doc does, is members only. That's if I mean, when I get monetized, I could do members only streams, but why? Then people would have to pay to fucking watch it. I don't want that. I don't do enough content to want to charge anybody anything. I'm just not about that life, man. Oh shit. Dude, the cat is where it's at. Look at these kitties. He or she is looking up at Queen Pebbles. I feel bad. Marbles is all loving on me, and I had my house. I had my recliner. I had the legs out, and Marbles jumped up on my lap, and she was all rolling around and shit. And I thought I saw something fucked up, like under her eye. And so I tried to like get it, and she freaked out and like ran away, and now she's being sketchy. Tiffany's got to be the one to do it because Marbles lays on her like completely and falls asleep. So, Timma, I just saw. I don't know if I told you guys, but my doctor's got me doing that Ozempic shit. I don't want to hear nobody's fucking opinion on it either. I'm getting that out in the open right now because I ain't taking it to fucking lose weight. I'm a type 2 diabetic. It's made for that shit. So, I'm taking it. But fucking South Park already has a 1 hour special. My boy Joe told me it's a 1 hour special about Cartman fucking taking Ozempic. I'm like, God damn it. Can't escape this shit. And that's what I told my buddy. I'm like, well, I shouldn't have told anybody. Yeah, Ozempic is made to control your A1C. That's what it's made for. One of the side effects, or not side effects, one of the things, it's weight loss. So people out in Hollywood are finding out about this shit, and they're going on it. That's what I know I'm going to slim down, but I gotta hear everybody talk about like what the fuck the side effects are and all that shit. It's like, look, man, I'm just trying to live to 50. I'll be fucking happy. 50, 65, 70. You know, as long as I'm in decent health. I don't smoke cigarettes. I drink more than I should, yeah, but I don't eat like shit, you know? Tiffany and I, if she's in the chat still, she'll tell you we cook some pretty good dinners, you know. Every now and again, like on every other Sunday, I'll go to McDonald's and get breakfast for me and Tiff to start the day. That's like that's like a treat for us. Plus, I got that app, and I got that app for McDonald's and got like 52,000 points. Your sister's taking it? Is she straight with it? If you don't mind me asking. Yes, I agree. Who's that chick? Rebel Wilson or some shit? She's always been heavier, and now like I saw a picture of her. I don't even know what movie she was in. But now she's like skinny as fuck, and they were saying it's because she was taking Ozempic. And Jack Osborne too. Or Kelly. I think it was Kelly. One of those two fucking kids. I'm not sure. Smoke meth, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want to get into it, but I was just because Dacone said Tima, I had to bring up that South Park is doing, and you know what? That's what South Park does. During the fucking the COVID, the whole time that shit was going on in the beginning, the only thing I was thinking was, man, South Park's gonna be fucking great when they come back. And it was. South Park is one of the few shows well, I hope that's yeah. Anywho, I mean that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm ending all Ozempic talks right now. The book is closed. South Park's doing an episode about Cartman fucking losing weight on it. Last Sunday, Tiffany and I got some shit done around the front of the house. That was nice. And probably gonna do another once over on Sunday. We planted our plants. That's, I know I told you guys that. But I hear you, Dacone. I don't think anybody's really gonna give a rat's ass about what I'm talking about. Not yet, anyway. But you gotta do this vinyl spraying on the side of the house with this shit that we bought, attaches to the hose, and gotta give that a once over. Starting to look like green just because like the grass and stuff like that, cutting clippings or whatnot, what have you. So it gets all green and shit. And but our guy came and cut the grass today and looks nice. Gonna have a fire real soon, maybe a couple weeks. Habanero jam, that sounds fire. So yeah, I kind of want to put in some solar lights along the house, and there's a lot of like, I looked at I still have the picture of our house from the listing, so I want to like see like what it looked like when we bought it compared to like what the fuck it looks like now. And I'm like, okay, let's see, there's 3 plants along the front of the house, and now it's like a fucking jungle. Hostas, dude. The homeowners before us had a fucking thing for hostas. They're everywhere. There's like a little landing pad for a couple cars in front of the house, and it's outlined by fucking hostas. Insane. Dabs is what's for dinner. I'm in Indiana. So right in the middle of the world. Pebble says hi. She's sauntering about, and I know that she doesn't need food, so she's genuinely being nosy. But yeah. Very lame tonight, guys. Very lame. It gets cold. But lately, that's why we planted our stuff now, because it's not going to get to like freezing. So I think we're in the clear. Last year we planted some shit and it was nice, and then like it did like last week, it got real cold one night, and that shit'll kill your plants. So we waited, and I think it's going to pay off. Ha! The cone preaching gospel. Florida, usually around November, I'll go to Key West. My man Joe plays up at the Green Parrot, Key West. I've went a couple times. Florida's alright. Best place I ever lived was fucking Oregon for those 2 years. So what's going on with everybody here? Tima is hunting a fly. Man, these kitties do that shit too, and I let them play, and then it just gets annoying, and then I gotta go in there and take matters into my own hands. Key West is very touristy. The only reason I go is because I go with Joe and I stay in the band house that they got there. So like staying there is nothing, and it's, you know, bars are like within walking distance if you want to go out afterwards. But Joe'll be there for 3 days, and then you'll play Friday and Saturday, three different times. I think it's like 5:30, 7:30, and something else. Joe usually plays for like an hour and a half per set. There's like an hour and a half break between each set. And then Sunday he'll play the 5:30, which they call the sound check. And then we have the rest of the time we're there to do whatever. It's a lot of fun. Jam Cruise is a lot of fun also, but I don't know. Being on a boat for 5 days kind of sucks. WLG and Dacone discussing. Thank you everybody for being here tonight. We're having a decent night. I don't know if I'm going to do a day or night stream on Saturday. It all depends. Number one, it's going to depend on what time I get home from this gig tomorrow night with Joe. I'm guaranteeing it's going to be at least a midnight 1 o'clocker, which is early for going and doing the rock star shit. And then Saturday and Sunday, Tiffany and I are both off. So I know she wants to do some more Halo Infinite, and I want to do Cooking Simulator. I'm even going to take a thumbnail of me wearing my fucking chef coat. I'm going to have the logo in the thumbnail. Think of this. Check this exquisite thinking process here. I'm going to do the Cooking Simulator logo, right? And then I'm going to have a picture of me in my chef coat. Maybe, I can't hold a knife probably, but I could hold like a whisk and a fucking wooden spoon or some shit. I'll just look all weird. And it'll be instant regret plays. Cooking simulator. I'm glad you came, Awoken One. Usually I know that you whenever I come on it's always Saturday, so I'm glad that I get pop in. And what is this? What is Casey Jones spamming my live stream with? Hold on. Fucking Casey Jones. Uh-oh. I had to cut myself out there. I see that shit. Casey Jones showed the bull that he was speaking about earlier. That I admittedly do not remember. Bushwhacker. Let me see if I can. No, I was gonna try and show that shit, but this computer's being a piece of shit. And now, who comes around? Who comes around now when I want to get up and make another drink? Finally, I am running low. And who demands attention now? Who could it be? Certainly not the kitty that's talking right now. Why would it be her? Any other time I'm watching TV, I'm not doing shit. And now, this cat. What the fuck? Children. Kids, I tell ya. Kids. Muffins is gonna end up getting moved. As adorable as she is right now. It's so strange. If I'm honestly, guys, if I'm sitting here watching TV and I'm just chilling, this cat doesn't fucking want anything to do with me. During the day, I'm sitting here, I'm binge watching Sopranos again. Because there's a coin flip between Sopranos and Breaking Bad, and it landed on the Gabagool. So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, this cat wants fuck all to do with me. And now she's... Dude. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to post it on my community wall after this stream is over. But now she's passed the fuck out. Her and Marbles, when this stream was starting, let's see. We're going on an hour. We're on minute 46, second 36. With this impromptu instant regret. Thursday into live stream. They're running around murdering each other. And now Pebbles is of all, and you know what? There's a good chance that she's jealous too, because lately it's been Marbles. But Pebbles goes up. Pebbles is a studio cat. She's up there. She lives in the studio, literally. That's why if there's ever regret merch, yeah, I put Marbles on there, but Pebbles is doing the Lord's work, putting in that work of advertising and being photogenic. That's the biggest thing. Pebbles has got the cute derp look about her. And she's got some long fucking legs or nails too, because she just put her paw on my calf muscle and I felt every nail. Tiffany, you missed it. Oh, our motorcycle's coming. I'm showing off the... All right, here we go. What? What is it? Pebbles. She's looking behind me, bug-eyed, so I think it's only a matter of time before she splits. Oh, never mind. I'm rubbing her belly, and now she's sleeping again. Here you go, Tiff. Tiff, are you here? This is what you're missing out on, Tiff. Billy work is pub. What it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. I bet Tiff didn't see it. Man, I wish I would have gotten a drink. Many moons ago. What sucks about I'm drinking Tito's and LaCroix limoncello water for the sugar-free kind of diabetes safe mix, and like whenever I'm talking to you guys any other night, I got a cooler full of beer, so I don't have to like worry about getting up. Don't worry, Pebbles. It's just don't worry. Tiffany and I, all of a sudden, we've lived in this house for 5 years, and it was never like this, but it's like a fucking drag strip of people that want to have a car that sounds louder than the other. And only like 2 of them are even close for that category. Because one of them's like a Challenger or something, and one of them is like a truck, and the other one is an actual fucking motorcycle, like a Harley. I see like fucking Subarus with loud ass spoilers. Like, come on, dude, really? Gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. It's every night. Like I have to time out when to feed the cats because they're scared of their own fucking shadow. They hear even the most random loud noise and they get spooked. I think that's why Pebbles chills upstairs in the studio. she didn't have to. And then the closet that we have a ton of shit just shoved into. She like hides in like the corner amongst like old clothes. She's like burrowed in. But yes, she is spoiled. Queen says she is spoiled. Fast Riot. Yeah, where's Vin? You know? Like, give me a break. And there's kids that live around here too. So that's the other thing that kind of pisses me off. There's kids. Anyways, when you try and feed these cats, I mean, right now, Pebbles, she looks cute and she's relaxing and shit, but she's fixated on something that's going on towards the kitchen. Like, she keeps popping her head up and, like, looking. I know when Marbles comes up here by me, it's only going to last about 5 minutes. She lets me pet her and shit, and then she jumps down. Pebbles gets derpy as can be. She used to be. I mean, there's days that she hops up here and chills with me like 2-3 times a day. Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. Pebbles heard a fucking chirping squirrel or something. I'll be right back. 2 seconds, please. What do you see? A squirrel. We'll see, leave our squirrel friends alone. I'm Marvelous. Wait. Oh, Pebbles. What do you see out there, huh? There ain't nothing. There ain't nothing. This cat's tripping, y'all. This cat is tripping. It's about the kids. I just don't want to hear that shit, man. Like, especially if I'm trying to relax and shit. I don't want to hear people blah, 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 blah. And talking about South Park, fucking, that reminds me of the people that are on their bikes and they're fucking going, they Turk our gerbs. Like, blah, 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 blah. Remember, they're on their fucking motorcycles going, blah, 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 blah. They Turk our gerbs. Bah, 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 bah. One of the funniest South Parks is fucking Cream Fraiche, where Randy is fucking cooking and they're all like, he's not gonna believe that's Gordon Ramsay. They go, oh my God, it's Gordon Ramsay. They're talking about like Jamie Oliver. He's like, I want things to be healthy. They're like, the big foreheaded lady with the giant rack. That shit's funny. And fucking Casa Bonita is classic. The Lord of the Rings based one where fucking Butters is Gollum with the porno is classic. Lord of the Rings is coming out in theaters next month. Like the beginning of next month, they're doing 3 showings of extended. I might want to go to all of them. I love those fucking movies, and I'm due to rewatch them too. Maybe I will. But yeah. Anyways, fuck loud ass people. I mean, what are you doing? Like speeding down a street? Are you trying to show off your fucking your Malibu or what? Whatever the fuck car it is that doesn't have throttle that gets it added to sound cool. Oh boy. We've been going an hour already. Go on, Marbles. It's time to go bed. Marbles is ascending to her bed. She's one eye looking at Pebbles out the window. Next eye, she's looking up like, go on. There she goes. The only time you guys are going to get camera shots is when it's the cat. This is what she does every night between like 6, 7 o'clock. She'll hop up there sometimes right after we feed. We usually feed them around 4 o'clock, like wet food and stuff. And now she hears something back there. Like, what the fuck's going on? Marbles. Say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. What's going on down there? Nothing. Marbles. Go on, nothing. Marbles. Marbles sweet. Alright, my arm's getting tired. Your comment about the cars remind me of something I actually taught my dog. Sick balls? Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Like nobody's paying attention to that shit. Nobody. Today is the birthday of one of my best friends who passed away unexpectedly many years ago. And we grew up together. His birthday was today, and I was born a month before him. His mom and my sister were best friends. Yeah, I just got a call one day out of nowhere. I was having beers with my brother, and like his sister was telling me, like, yeah, he fucking, not like how I'm explaining it, obviously. Like, she wasn't saying, yeah, so he's dead, but all I can remember is her bringing something up about like the services and stuff, because I kind of just like went blank. I couldn't believe it because I talked to him the day before. And this dude, man, I'm telling you guys right now, on some real shit, this dude, you guys would have fucking loved him. Tiffany, like, yeah, like, I mean, it obviously hit a lot of us hard and shit, but Tiffany took it real bad too. Because he was just a cool ass dude. Like, he was just so chill. He is a good man. He is a good father. And just unfortunate set of circumstances that happened. But man, I miss that dude every day. I can sometimes talk out loud to one of two people. It's either my boy Pop or my boy Scotty. But yeah, today's his birthday, so he would have been my age. He would have been 44. So that's why I decided to have a couple drinks, and I'll hang out and talk to you guys any day of the week, no matter what day it is. Just hang out. But the dude deserves to be celebrated, so I really wish he's one of the ones I really wish would have been able to be along for this ride, so to speak. Out of my entire life, this is the booze talking. Although last couple drinks I made, hooey, holy shit! But I really wish he would have been along. And this is one of the, like I was trying to say before. Out of like anything I've set out to do, I've never really like stuck with it. And that's with a lot of things that a lot of people do, right? Like working out, going to the gym, like other kind of shit that is your goal that you set and you don't do. This is the one thing that I've actually stuck with for. We're on year 6. We're on year 6 already, folks. Time flies. September will be 6 years. Yeah, he was great, man. I made a shirt on my Vistaprint of me and him, and it's like still his Facebook hasn't changed. They didn't take it down or anything. It's one of the remembering things, but his last profile picture was me and him taking a picture at the fucking Bears game. So I got that and I put it on a shirt and waiting for it to get here. It should have been here already, but whatever. So, I mean, yeah, he's influential just in life in general. And every year it goes by, like, goddamn. Like, I remember like it was yesterday, man. I couldn't fucking believe my ears. I just talked to him not even 24 hours prior. He was watching Breaking Bad. I would drive out to his house like 2 hours away, and I let him get my Netflix, and we watched Breaking Bad. He'd never seen it, and he was 2 episodes away from finishing it. So that's kind of depressing too. But yeah, like I said, he deserves to be celebrated. Here I am, 1 hour and 4 minutes in, just blabbing about nothing, and I got homies that are hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. So, yeah, so upcoming content. Beecher and I are doing the ice cream sandwiches from Blazing Foods. And then Gigs, Bug, and I are doing Gauntlet. And I think the Gauntlet's going to be a lot. The ice cream sandwich I do with Jim is going to be a video. But the Gauntlet, I want to I want the announcement for the Gauntlet to be like 2-3 weeks in advance so people can fucking tune into this shit. It's gonna be a fucking doozy. So we're starting off. I think we're all gonna split a can of chunky the ghost pepper chicken noodle soup that they have. I know it doesn't sound like shit, but it's just the beginning of the gauntlet is just something to get you slightly warmed up. And if you haven't had that soup, it's really good. And it's got a pretty good fucking kick to it. So then, I don't know in what order I'm doing the next two, but I'm going to buy another bag of that Elijah's Extreme Regret beef jerky that I had in the video. And me, Gigs, and Bug are going to split the bag 3 ways. And then Gigs still has his Skrittles, which the Cosmic Capsaicin Challenge that me and Gigs did a video with. He has 3 pods that he hasn't touched. So 1 for me, 1 for Kevin, 1 for Gigs. And then finally Gigs got these green apple skull suckers from Inferno Candy Company for the coup de grace. That's going to be fucking rough, especially, man, the knockout punch of this. Dude, the Skrittles are fucking hot. Beast told me that they sent him. Hey, what's up? What's up, man? He's got 3% of your phone? You can get a charger, man. Charge it up, Jackson. These Skrittles are no joke. Beast told me that because they sent him the what did they send him? The ice cream sandwich, and they sent him the Skittles. And Beast told me, he's like, I threw the Skittles in the garbage. It was that one night Beast was hanging out for a couple hours and shit. He said the Skrittles went straight in the trash. They're hot, dude. I don't blame them. I took down 2 out of 4. And the way I figure it, if I would have done 3, if I could have pushed myself to do the 3rd one, I would have done the 4th. Because I would have had it set in my brain like, all right, I need to eat this shit. Now, the aftermath would have probably been god awful, I'm sure. But that's the challenge. Bug! Speak of the devil, his ears are ringing. Yeah, Bug knew pop. What's up, brother? I'm talking about the gauntlet. Bug will be taking part in this said gauntlet. T. Lawrence, I appreciate you for being here as long as you always are, man. Keep an eye out Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. Tiffany and I might do there might be a 2 for Saturday. Because Sunday we might do more yard work and stuff. But I think I'm going to do Cooking Simulator for sure. Maybe Saturday morning, Tiffany and I will do the Infinite campaign. And then Sunday I'll do the Cooking Simulator before I go out. But I'm pumping out this content while I'm somewhat slow at work. Just like Awoken said, you always gotta have a good day. I've yet to have a video where I had to do this. Everybody in this chat should know what this is. I love it. One day I'll be able to use it. Anytime I use any Beast-related music in any video, I give him credit every time. I gotta pump up the have a good day. When we start feeling good in the live streams, there's no better background music than Perspectives. There's some kind of Hanna-Barbera fucking wildlife going on back there, man. Our backyard's pretty decent. We kind of want to get like I would like to get a squirrel feeder. I don't mind squirrels, man. They don't bother me. I love how you hashtag every single word. I was in this one YouTuber's live stream yesterday, and he was sampling, like, this dude had a bunch of whiskeys and shit. And if you guys know, while I'm telling this story, so this person was sampling a bunch of whiskeys, and I said, I don't see any Black Steel Bourbon on the shelf. And for those who don't know, Dr. Disrespect is fucking 6'8" gaming great freak of nature. He just distributes this Black Steel Bourbon. I don't drink whiskey really, so I've never tried it or tried to get a bottle of it. And he kind of laughed. He's like, "Oh, Black Steel Bourbon." I go, "Black Steel Bourbon is the whiskey of the two-time back-to-back 1993-1994 blockbuster video game champion and true video gaming superstar Dr. Disrespect." And dude probably read it, was like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" And then it was like one person out of the 500 something was like, firm handshakes. I'm like, there you go. You get it. I love a bunch of people on YouTube, man. Beast obviously is number one always for me. Scammer Payback is a great channel. I like Kip Boga too, the scam baiting. I like watching that shit. The homie D9, of course. My buddy Etep Wakuian of the Place to Be Reviews also. Like Doc. As far as video gaming goes, Doc's the only one I really watch. YouTube, I just switched to YouTube Premium too. Guys, that's the best move I've ever made. I didn't mind sitting through ads for some people. Like Kevin, I would sit through ads so he gets, the full AdSense stuff. But since I stream on StreamYard, every single ad at the beginning of every video was Dana from StreamYard talking about on-air webinars or whatever the fuck. I'm like, dude, it just drove me to fucking just lose it. Yeah, it was Nick Merckx, ain't it, Bug? I watched that earlier in the day. Sorry, I didn't get back to you that day. It was a bad day. I kind of looked, I read your text and I looked at it and I just thought, yeah, I saw it already, but I didn't text it back. It was a bad day. My pharmacist was pissing me off, and a lot of shit I wanted to get done didn't get done, and I was aggravated, and I just was like, fuck it. But that's an old one anyways. That video is from a while ago. It's just Nick Merckx reacting to it. There's nothing better than watching Doc get pissed at games. But YouTube Premium, I also have Icebreaker Sparkling. The mints, Casey Jones? Are you talking about the raspberry lemonades? Sparkling seltzers, isn't that what they're called? Yeah, and you know what, Awoken? That's the thing. Like, I don't care about the amount of people that are watching. I'm just glad that somebody's watching. The whole genesis of this channel was me sitting in my recliner upstairs and just filming a video, not editing it, not adding anything to it. And I know Kevin says I did it myself. I appreciate that, but he helped me out tremendously. And I owe it to myself, first and foremost, but to also the people that have helped me and the people that have watched me and enjoy watching me, to continue to try to do some kind of content. And obviously, unless you're Johnny Scoville or one of those fucker like Heat 101 or those guys that eat hot shit all the time, I can't do that shit. I got my own health problems I'm trying to, get under control. And if I sit here and talk to you guys in a live stream, have a couple drinks, like gigs, joins, and we all just sit here and shoot the shit, makes me feel good. I mean, if I would sit here and see nobody in the chat the entire time, I'd be like, oh God, but there's always a few, and to the few, I salute. Here, I'll even salute Joe with the dope logo. And then on the other side, I have Death Don't Hurt Very Long. Fish song. I got the sticker off of Fish Lot. But cheers to all of you that hang out. Yeah, they are kind of weird. They're fizzy. They're fizzy. Casey, I bought these too. Off Amazon. Watermelon slushy. They're good. They still have a hint of mint. They still have a hint of mint. But they're good. The best icebreakers candies are the sours. Dude, I had to buy I think it was a 4-pack off Amazon. They also have golden apple, but I don't know. I'm not really huge into apple. Yeah, Duo's got that mint already in them. They got watermelon, and usually I'm a sucker for strawberry candies of any kind. But the green, and they also have red sours with like berries. But I think it's like green apple, tangerine, and pineapple for the green sours. Those are the best. I was at Walgreens today and I almost turned down that candy out, but I just went and got a 12-pack of Tall Boys and some limoncello LaCroix. I was on a mission. I just got off work. Like, I'm going to go home. I had some beef jerky, which this beef jerky, man, Amazon buys all day. This beef jerky, Old Trapper, 0 sugar beef jerky. It's an 8-ounce bag, dude. 8-ounce bag of this shit. This jerky is fucking fire. 2 grams of carbs, 14 grams of protein, 0 sugars. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the wife with an important message. VSM Popos. You know who is VSM Popos? It just goes right from that to that. Every time I watch Dr. Disrespect, and Tiffany can attest since she's here, Doc usually goes live at like 11:30 in the morning. And I turn it on in his intro, and Pebbles will hop up in my fucking lap and watch Dr. Disrespect. So Tiffany calls her VSM Pobos. Well, the last bag that I bought of this Old Trapper, sorry guys, Hold on. This piece I just had is very tender, but it's actually a thick piece. $12. You get 8 ounces, and usually when you buy a bag at the gas station, it's like 4 ounces. I try Walmart beef jerky. I don't get out to Walmart very often because I hate the area that it's at. It's so busy. VSM Popos. Do you know what? Jack Link's, now that you mentioned that, Casey Jones, I feel that Jack Link's jerky at times, like inside of the bag, feels like wet. A Woken one comes out to the States and goes to a Walmart. It's like, holy shit. You know where I want to go? A Buc-ee's. Every one of my friends have gone to a Buc-ee's, and they say it's like amazing. Our friend Panda got Tiffany a Buc-ee shirt, and my man Nate got us a hot sauce, and then Panda brought us a couple hot sauces. Yeah, but the jerky itself, if you get a decent bag, like Jack Link's has I really enjoy the flaming hot fucking jerky. That shit's good. Some asshole lighting fireworks. Well, I'm actually shocked that it's not sooner, or hasn't been sooner, rather. But they also have like the Doritos spicy sweet chili. I've tried that, and it's like But they also have chili cheese Fritos flavored jerky from Jack Link's, and that shit's fucking delicious. Fucking delicious. But this Old Trapper, Giggs is the one that told me about the Old Trapper, and it's pretty good. I got a bag at the gas station, and then I looked up Zero Sugar on Amazon. This is what I got. It's got a peppered, like I like peppered beef jerky the best. Peppered beef jerky. I feel like you can't go wrong with the peppered. I don't light fireworks to celebrate May 16th, Bug. I drink a ton of alcohol and smoke dope to celebrate May 16th. Because that's what Boogaloo would have wanted. You don't want to stay here for a couple years, dude. Stay here for a couple months to just hit the fucking cliff notes. Bug, I still got a shirt for you. It's $20 though, because I'm broke. Hopefully that's okay. You could always give me more in the tip jar. I think I'm going to start selling my hot sauce. The only problem I have with like shipping it to subscribers is I wish they could try it before they buy it. But this year's batch is going to have sport peppers. It's going to have Scorpion, Trinidad Scorpion. It's going to have serrano peppers. It's going to have habaneros. My man. And I'm forgetting one other one, too. I know there's one other one. The serranos, we have like 4 different plants. So that shit should definitely produce. And then the only other thing we planted this year is we planted sun sugar tomatoes, which are those like little round, like cherry tomatoes, but they're orange and they're fucking, you could eat them just plain. And Romas. We might pick up a basil or something too. Maybe we'll go Sunday and pick up a basil plant. But we don't have any herbs or anything. Green onions would be dope. We have chives on the side of our house. For some reason they planted chives and oregano and something else is just right on the side of the back porch. And mint. I think they planted the mint to keep the riffraff away, like the unsavory animals that like to eat your shit. Maybe not eat your shit, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm fucking talking about, eating your shit. Get lifted. Well, don't go to Zach Bagan's fucking haunted place and wherever the fuck it is. I was just watching some channel that was like debunking if Zach Bagan's from Ghost Adventures, his museum is like real or not, or some shit, just a money grab. Like, let's see, I wonder. That dude now, I mean, like in the very beginning, I used to watch the show Ghost Hunters on fucking Sci-Fi Network. Grant Wilson and Jason Hawes. I have the first and second season of Ghost Hunters on DVD somewhere in this house. Oh, that was all right. And some of the shit, you know, maybe. But if you have a quarter of a fucking brain, you can tell which ones are feeding you bullshit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Bug, don't send me no more pictures of kittens. I had somebody at work yesterday. This lady's like, I was wearing a t-shirt with this. If you guys want to know any proof of these cats being spoiled. So, no. Why is it pulling up maps? So, right there above their crescents, we have a picture of these two looking like the scene from Step Brothers. And got their crescents, got marbles right there, and then you've got a fucking picture of the two of them. I kind of want to put this in every room in the house, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to my boy Nate for hooking us up with that glorious. But I got that shit on a t-shirt, and I wore it to work. And this woman, I work in an antique mall, and this woman was like, do you want another cat? I'm like, no, I don't. The only way I would have had more than 2 cats is if we would have gotten Pebbles and Marble's sister, because there was 3 of them. But somebody just wanted to adopt the one. And if I would have had all 3 of them, and they would, you know, they're all 3 like sisters and shit, and grew up together, I would have 100% said, what's one more? But that would have been it. Like, that's it. Because these girls, I saw a picture on Facebook about them, and they were just the most precious things I've ever fucking seen in my life. It was right after losing Pumpkin, which now we'll talk about Pumpkin. We will give ups to the queen, the original queen of regret, Pumpkin. Pumpkin passed away, and it was about 5 months we didn't have cats. Well, 4 months. We didn't have cats for 4 months. I took all Pumpkin's shit and I threw it out. So, like, we're not getting any more cats. And then a mutual friend of ours posted a picture of this. Marbles on the left, pebbles on the right. And I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I want more cats or whatever. And I told Tiffany, we talked about it a little bit. And I was telling her we were getting up and getting ready for work the same morning and at the same time. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just, sleep on it and think about it. And Tiffany was like, we're going to meet them tomorrow afternoon. I'm like, okay. And we went to the house. It was a good friend of ours, fostering a bunch of different kitties and other animals and stuff. And we went in there and we opened up the door, and Marbles, it wasn't even Pebbles, but Marbles was the one that was giving me affection and stuff. And then Pebbles was being a shit and getting into everything. And the second that we were both there, I'm like, all right, let's figure out what we got to do and how much it is, and let's go. So the petless streak of house regret lasted about 4 months. And I'm sorry, like, the people that do have kids, that's great. But I feel like having pets is like having kids as well. It's still another life. I don't know if I go all crazy and talk about like fishes and shit, but I mean, yeah, like I guess a fish is a life too. Dogs, cats. I know people that have had pet rabbits. I know people that have pet fucking pigs. Which is weird. I think that would kind of bug me out a little bit. But kitty girls, I feel better now if like Tiffany and I both go out of town. Somebody could come and like watch them. We have the automatic water fountain and stuff. And then somebody could still, pop in and like feed them like wet food. But they have each other. Poor Pumpkin, we would leave and she would just be by herself. So she'd have to count on just solely whoever's coming over that day to hang out for a little bit. At least these two got each other. And they're two peas in a fucked up pod sometimes, but man, I couldn't imagine life without them. Tiffany and I would be miserable. If we ever have money struggles and shit, like, yeah, we get through it, but as long as I make sure I have enough money to get them food and litter, then I'll eat fucking whatever, plain ass rice and cottage cheese or whatever dollar store fucking grocery buy I could find. I don't care. Like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to eat tonight. I've been eating some beef jerky throughout the night, but I don't know what it's already 8:30 Central Time. Yeah, Awoken One, it was, man, it feels good to be able to adopt cats. Like every cat we've had. Now, I'll tell you another story about a sweet kitty. And this is our first kitty. This is Queen Tila. And when we lived in Oregon, my mom, with God rest her soul, one most wonderful fucking woman ever, we moved out to Oregon in August of 2005 with $4,000 to our name. We had rented an apartment. We had enough for a couple months rent saved. We had no job. So we went out there and got situated, went to Goodwill, got some fucking furniture and stuff. And my mom gave me a check for $100 and said, here's $100, get yourself a kitty. And so we went to the Bonnie Hayes Animal Shelter in, I think it's Washington, technically. I maybe took like 4 or 5 steps into this room with all the kitties in the cages. And I saw this kitty right here that you see. And I stuck my hand in the cage and she rubbed all over my hand and fell over on her back and was just like screaming, basically, take me, please. And she was so fucking cute, man. And I told Tiffany, this is it, that she's coming home with us. And she's like, we haven't even looked at any of the other cats. I'm like, I don't fucking need to. She's coming home with us. And she did. And she moved back with us to Indiana when we moved back home. And she passed away in 2019. She had hyperthyroid issues. And I'm not even going to talk about the doctor we had that didn't tell us that we needed to repeat the fucking medication over and over. Tiffany comes in the most random fucking times. Good jerky. It's like 5 minutes. Babe, you're like 5 minutes behind. Talking about, look, it's tiny teeth. Telling the story of the baby kitties of regret. Although she wasn't around for instant regret. She was around for the first... No, she was around the first video that me and Giggs did with Mother of All Chocolate Bars. The first video on this channel. Teal was around, but she wasn't in the video. She never showed up for an actual, like, camera shot. She was off camera a lot. But that was the first kitty that we adopted. Second kitty, Pumpkin, was my mom's cat. She passed away. So we moved out. My 2 brothers were living in the house with a dog. And I was like, well, we're taking Pumpkin with us when we move out. There's no doubt about that. So we did that. And then Tila passed away 2.5 weeks before we moved into our house. So Pumpkin came, and then Pumpkin passed away 2 years into us living here. So Pumpkin had a good life. My brother-in-law found her in a abandoned, like, cat carrier in a backyard. Brought it home to my mom. My mom's like, well, of course she could live here. And then I took her with us. That's Tiffany's cat. Pumpkin. I used to get pissed. Tiffany come over and chill with my mom and I, and Pumpkin would always just jump up and lay in her lap. Like, what the fuck? Loved Tiffany. She was a good girl. Pebbles and Marbles, you know what? Pebbles and Marbles are good girls too. Pebbles and Marbles are good babies. Well, that's fucking horrific. That's fucking awful, dude. Talking about Yorkie getting slammed in a car door, and look at these two sweet babies. Hopefully the Yorkie was not fucking critically injured. Jesus. 2 rescue cats. 3 total, Awoken. 3 total. 1 on the West Coast. We brought her all the way home from the West Coast to the Midwest. And now for the Debbie Downer of the night. Here we go. This just in. Somebody's pet died. Thought you might want to know. There is no happy endings in the internet. But yeah, 3 rescue kitties. 3 rescue kitties. And you know what? Pumpkin, my mom's cat, lived to be almost 21, dude. She was like Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, it's not your bad. Not your bad at all. You just saw the 2 kitties right here. Well, yeah, if you have a dog that's that size, that's in the fucking car with you, like, give me a fucking break. Are you putting that dog on a timer before you slam the door? That's ridiculous, man. She was, dude. So, let me see if I can find this picture. When I was convinced that when we got Pebbles and Marbles, since we have Pumpkin and Tila are both cremated, we have a little dedication to them on the bookshelf over here next to the TV. Like, this is what Pebbles and Marbles see on their first night of coming in to the house. Let's see if I know I have it in here somewhere. I laughed my ass off. I'm like, I'm never going to get rid of this picture. It was amazing. But I was like, man, these cats would be like, what are you two doing? Why are you hanging out with my dad? My mom. I found it. So this is... Not focusing that good. Piece of shit. That's Teal on the left, Pumpkin on the right. They used to always like lay by each other and shit and hang out. I'm like, yeah. We're just gonna be sitting there staring at these two girls right here, like, y'all better tread lightly. Eula's crescent is still down here. Her little half moon. So yeah, I'm thinking no live stream tomorrow morning. Maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. Doing the retro games was real fun, but I got bored of it real quick, I'm not gonna lie. I need to find one game that I could lock in on for an all-day session. I'm enjoying doing the Halo Infinite runs. I was gonna get WWE 2K24, but I don't have the bread for it right now. Is your girlfriend's mom? Are you fucking with me? That's fuck, dude. That's fuck. If that's true, that's fucked up. Come on, man. My neighborhood is full of squirrels. If I'm driving down the street and I see one that's flattened, I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. That's why they should just all chill around my backyard. I'll give them a feeder and they can eat till their heart's content over there underneath the tree. Why not? I just don't want to attract any rake-ins. Yeah, Casey Jones, if that's true, you need to start writing your biography right now, bro. That's some. You know what I think? I think about, since I'm watching The Sopranos, when Christopher sat on the dog because he was all strung out. That is ridiculously unfortunate. Well, welcome one. You know what Pebbles did the other day? I was getting ready to go to work. I was having my breakfast down here. And Pebbles is on the other side of this. I'll show you guys. So there's our curtains and shit, and we got like shears in the middle and then the two dark curtains on the outside. Well, Pebbles, fucking, I saw her like down over there. She jumps up to that and holds onto it, bending that fucking bar down. And she just turns around and looks at me like this. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it, old man? I was like, dude. Then she ran. She jumped down, and then she ran upstairs and fucking stayed there. I'm like, are you kidding me, cat? Like, what the fuck? But these cats were doing that shit when we first got them, as they were getting older and heavier. Like, when they were kittens, they're climbing on shit, and I'm like, alright, get down. Get down. I used to be able to like walk up and bend down and pick them up, one in each hand. Now they're both heifers. Pebbles eats a lot. But I guess they're 3 years old. They just turned 3 by Tiffany and I's calculations this month. They turned 3. So they're young cats still. They run around and they chase each other. Like, I feel bad. Playing with them is weird because the laser pointer is Marvel's shit, right? Marvel's loves the laser pointer. Pebbles don't fuck with it. She's like, whatever. But if I get the little fishing rod thing with the feather on a string, Pebbles is all over that shit, and Marbles don't fuck with it. So it's like I gotta play with one doing one thing, I gotta play with one doing the other thing. So I'm glad that they at least get some exercise, like chasing each other, and I mean they occasionally beat each other's ass, which is encouraged. They have each other, and that's what's up. Just like in that picture, they were in Tila's, little baby bed that we still had. We washed the cover for it. When we first brought them in, they both like shared the bed. Now if they tried to do that shit, they'd be spilling out of it, out of the sides. Fucking heifers. Yeah, you know what? I think I need a drink too. Do I still have people hanging? I know Casey Jones, the Woken One, is here. Jackson was here at one point. I'm gonna have one more drink. I think one more drink. And then I'll call it a night. I'm glad I hung out with you guys. I'll be hanging with Joe and maybe I'll film some shit tomorrow. We'll see. For the channel, if I can. Maybe I bring the GoPro and I just do it anyways. Feel bad the Jam Cruise video didn't really get a lot of love, but I think algorithms are a bitch. Algorithms will fuck you. I have some videos that are doing real good. I have some videos that still aren't doing good. It all depends. It all depends on when you post it. I think the highest rated one to date was me and Giggs doing the Tube of Terror 2.0. That was a good one. Me doing the Phase Rug 1-Up challenge with my nephew Tyler was good. That did real good. It also depends on like the stuff that you're doing, if it's trending or not, I guess. I don't know. Not really doing anything that's trending all the time. I do this summer want to do the steak challenge, but I gotta be damn sure I can beat it because I'm not trying to pay $70-some for losing a challenge. I'll have to pay off a credit card for that shit. There is a steakhouse about 30 minutes away that'll do a steak challenge still. So I'd like to I've always wanted to try one. I've done the 3-pound burger challenge at the one place by me, Bullpen. 6 half-pound patties, the bun. I did like 6 pickle spears, I think it was, and 2 pounds of tater tots. That was tough. I beat it. I think it's 45 minutes. I beat it in 42. And then I went home and I threw up. 6 half-pound patties. I think bacon was on it too, if I'm not mistaken. But the girl told me I didn't have to eat like the tomato and lettuce to get the W. So I was like, all right. And then she told me like halfway through it when I finished the pickle spear, she's like, well, you didn't have to eat the pickle spears either. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me that? I'd probably finished in 40 minutes if I didn't have to fuck with the pickles. I've done a couple quantity challenges. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me see here. So, there's a media group that I worked with, and I know the guy who runs it. It's still about 4 years ago. Why isn't it let me? Hold on. Shift +5. It's not letting me do a news layout. Kind of annoying. Shift 6. Yeah, none of that stuff's working for me. I want to watch this video, but news layout, hit shift and 5. Do I have to not have the fucking not let me fucking I'm trying to get over to it's like usually it would let me do the news layout or whatever. Yeah, it says shit. This piece of shit. Alright, so sitting here hitting the whole fucking hitting the wrong thing the whole time. This is a video, and if you guys want to go in there and give it a thumbs up or whatever the fuck, they instant regret sent us. I did a video 4 years ago, and these guys are great with their editing and all this other shit. And I tried a challenge, and it was like, oh, it's ridiculous. I'll just play this. This is Food Fight. My name's Chris Underwood. Today we're at Big Time Burgers and Brew. I'm about to go tear it up. Come on. There you go. £7.
All right, we have 30 minutes to complete this challenge.
Dude, I look like shit.
Out. 3, 2, 1.
Big time. Oh, get back here. I will say, I did put a dent in this shit.
Perfect song.
I don't know, man. First of all, hold on. First of all, it's a little messy. The fries were not it. Music made me feel like I was in the middle of American Pie and shit. Shout out to local 219, Alan Slater, Muha, all those guys.
Yeah.
And other people not mentioned.
Everything's tasting very good, though.
This is like my first video of doing like a food challenge and shit.
Try to go burger first.
That's not like
mid-rare. I'm not a soda drinker, but when you got a burp, you got a burp. You know what I'm saying? I've uncovered the mountain of fries. I think we're making good leeway.
To be fair, I never was.
How do you feel about what he's doing so far?
I mean, I think he's doing really good with the burger, but I feel he should have probably had a little bit of those fries when they were fresh. House cut fries tend to deteriorate pretty quickly.
Deteriorate. Yeah, that's.
Oh. Cheesesteak.
Who the fuck wants to go in and get a bunch of fries and shit?
nothing crazy, but
Dude, to be fair, that's a big ass amount of food, man.
I'm just waiting for the dreaded meat sweats to hit. They're coming. They're coming.
I never
Everything is
was
delicious though. And it's for sure doing a top-notch job over here.
I was never a quantity person. That's a lot of shit, man.
You think he's
Fried
gonna do
cheese
it?
wedges and
Yeah?
Does he have to eat all the fries?
All the fries. Yeah?
You pick the right person for the challenge.
Yeah, one more burger left.
so it's 3 fucking
10
burgers.
minutes in. 9.5 minutes in. I feel I need to get a couple big burps in. That might help. Just
I got like
grind,
no
man.
neck. Look at how fucking unhealthy I look too. My God.
Nutso. That's for sure.
If I ever want to see if like I'm not in shape, I watch this. I have like no chin.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to slow and steady win the race here on this one.
Tiffany's
As
in the
much
crowd
damage as I
too.
could within the first 10 minutes. I think I'm going to try and coast a little bit.
It's one handsome devil though.
I don't know, man. Looks like my first venture might be a big fat L. I'm going to still give it a few more minutes. We'll see. Getting sick in the Civic.
Sorry, Alan, you had to pay the bill.
If you know any good jokes, I got one for you. The guy goes into a burger place and thinks he could eat 5 pounds of meat and 2 pounds of fries. And he might. I don't know. Probably not, though. Anybody that wants to do this challenge, though, loves mass
Yeah, they don't do it
quantities.
anymore.
This is the challenge for you.
This is
I'll
the
tell
only
you that.
time I ever went to this place. Local 219. The Skull and Hatchet is blocking it.
I don't know, man. I think
I'm wearing that
tasting
sick ass
defeat.
LAB shirt. You
Did we
already
get a
know.
time on how long you have?
Give it 20. I was a moron for saying that. Complete and total idiot. Alan, you can be like, yeah, you don't remember that one time you told me 20 minutes? I'm like, yeah, how can I forget and keep telling me about it? Everybody tell me about that. Remember that one time 20 minutes? What the fuck was I thinking? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can.
I'm done. Just throw in the towel, you pussy.
A wise man knows when to quit, but I'm not wise. So I'm just going to keep going until my time's up. I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm not going to quit.
I hate those fucking glasses too.
I got to throw it in, dude. I can't. I'm starting to get, I don't want to get sick in front of everybody. That's probably not a good thing.
Good effort.
All right.
Good effort.
This is the challenge for you. If you do mass quantities and you love
I don't do
delicious
mass quantities,
flavor,
man.
They do it right here.
I don't. I don't do it.
Everything was tasty, delicious.
Delicious.
Fries
I will do a
were
steak
fresh,
challenge though.
Nice and crispy. Ketchup made in the house?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured homemade ketchup. I mean,
It wasn't.
those
that
are
good.
not the love about a place that makes their own ketchup.
Yeah, it
man.
wasn't
It's-
good.
You don't see anybody doing
Yeah,
that
it was.
stuff.
It was shite.
Yeah, it's
It was shite.
done. Sorry, everybody. I let you down, but I won't let you down again. Hopefully.
Yeah, I probably will. All right, so
How's it going?
start over from the beginning. All right.
How's it going? I'm Chris Underwood, and this is Food Fight.
This is the second one.
Today,
This
I'm
is
at
the
Ladies
second
Irish
and
Pub and Grill.
last one.
I'm going to attempt to take on 12 of their spiciest, most just gnarly, hot wings. Once again, what have I got myself into? Let's roll.
Yeah, let's roll in there with your fucking lack of chin. These wings are hot as fuck, though. And to be fair,
So how close does anybody ever come to finishing this?
So
if I wouldn't have
15
talked
minutes
as much,
for
I
12
could have
wings,
eaten
and you
them.
had to feel the burn for 15 minutes afterwards. I had a guy get to the 6th wing, and he was numb all around his lips.
15
So if I,
minutes.
so if
Hold
I
on.
technically
Hold on a
speaking here, if I don't do all 12 and I can do like 6.5,
You're
I've already done better than most.
15 minutes for an afterburn is insane. Just ludicrous as fuck. Should never be more than 5 minutes. Just saying.
absolutely, without a doubt. And then I'll be telling people about you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wonderful.
all right.
Hey, I can dig it, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, I brought my finest Hellraising shirt today. I don't feel like losing.
Love it.
I probably will, but we're going to have fun either way.
That's right.
It'll be fun either way. All right, cool. Well, I'm feeling good about it. I think it's going to be time to rock and roll here pretty soon. And let's get it going. Food fight. All right, guys. Tiff, I love you, girl. Don't blame Alan. It's not his fault. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm actually pretty glad, and I'm not like trying to completely down myself here, but man, I look like shit. My neck
We're
is
right on
huge,
track
man.
Where we need to be. That's why the sauce is still good.
I've made great strides since this day, my friends. I don't remember if regret was going during these. It was, because I remember at the place I worked at, Alan called out my channel.
You're a monster.
I know.
Monster, I tell you.
What's the first
Hiccups are kicking in.
Yeah, honestly.
See,
just a
if I
terrible
wasn't doing all this
Everybody knows
bullshit,
it's really flavorful, man. Tastiest thing ever.
four? Great.
Oh, I do get napkins. Sweet.
I would totally wait though. You don't want to wipe all that stuff around and get your skin cells.
Yeah. Skin. You said skin cells.
this sauce was hot. He told me that they made this shit with like
Yeah,
pepper
well,
spray from like
mind over matter.
That's right.
$12, really?
Well, you already almost reached your 6, so I'm glad you went to 12, you know?
Not me. I would have been done already. Yeah, I can't feel my face.
Again, right on track.
Six.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck me. Why so serious, Alan?
Finish it, you big pussy. Finish it.
Fuck.
Some chin, no chin. What the fuck? This place sadly closed down. But trust me, I only found out when I wanted to come back and redo this shit.
I wipe my fucking hands off, man. Can I do a Mao too? Mao too?
My friends
Funny
are like,
story.
what the fuck?
I'm in such fucking pain right now. The end.
Everybody's laughing at me.
Oh, no, dude. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. 4. No.
I should have just powered through it, man.
I don't think I can. One more?
Set the record. Set the record high, man. Make somebody
That's
else go
true.
do that, Dave, you know? Do it. There you go.
I'll do another one after that. Fuck off. Prick.
I'm done.
Done? Valiant effort.
Son of a bitch. I gotta go wash my hands. Food fight.
Cold water. Cold water first.
Huh. Walking with that BMF walk right into that toilet.
Oh, fuck me, man. Well, that was fucking dumb. This challenge is not for the faint of heart. But worth a try if you like hot shit.
How you feeling?
Pretty fucking horrible.
How's your stomach?
Fuck.
How's your tongue?
Fuck.
How's your lips?
Even more fucked. I need something like I do it for you guys. Let's keep the ball rolling, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Class of 316, baby. So there you guys have it. Those are my 2 expertly produced food fight extravaganzas. I told Alan, I talked to him not too long ago. I'm like, we should do that shit. We should do that shit again. Do a food fight. I'll pay for it if I lose. But I've got twice the subs, so I would definitely like to help out. They do a lot of good shit. How have we been on a Thursday evening? 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm going to finish my drink and talk to whoever's in here for probably about another 5 minutes. And then I'm going to sign off. And I'm going to find something to eat. And I am going to get some sleep. And prepare for the evening tomorrow. That was a fun little trip down memory lane. I had a lot of fun doing stuff like that. I wish I would have done, like, instead of one quantity challenge and one spicy challenge, I wish they would have both been spicy challenges. There's not a lot of spicy challenges around here. So you kind of gotta, like, make your own. That's why I'm doing that gauntlet. But tonight's been pretty fun, guys. I appreciate you. Think I'm gonna hit the dusty trails here. I don't think there's any reason to prolong it. I'm gonna watch some more Sopranos and might small possibility of a stream tomorrow morning. So I do like to watch the 2-time. Maybe at like 10. We'll see. We will see. But if not, I think Saturday morning, Tiffany and I will do Halo Infinite, some campaign. You guys want to come watch and hang out, have your morning coffee or smoke a bowl or whatever it is you do. And then Sunday morning, I'm going to stream some Cooking Simulator. I'm going to get my chef coat out. We're going to have a choppity chop good time. I would thank everybody that was here today. All of yous. Not going to call out individual names. There was actually a lot that came in today. I appreciate every one of you. Till next time. You know who I am. My name is Chris Underwood, Mr. Regret. On behalf of House Regret, Marbles and Pebbles, and Tiffany, I'd like to thank you all for your support. Love y'all. Yeah, it's okay. I know you're busy, Awoken One. I appreciate your support for many years. Thank you for hanging out tonight. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, probably.